What's up everyone? The fire battle tank video is finally here. But before I get into that, guys, I want to thank everybody who has supported the channel. I appreciate you guys, viewing my videos and stuff. I appreciate all the likes, the comments. I like all the feedback from you guys. And for those who haven't really subscribed to the channel yet, I hope my videos are able to help you guys. If you want to subscribe to the channel, it's up to you. You could hit that subscribe button and subscribe to the channel. But yeah, let me go straight into the waste no time and go straight into this fire battle tank video. Alright, the gear and white mods. Well, the weapon absorption adapter. The head, you want to use fireball barrage supercharge. For the neck, escalating might. Well, that's actually my DPS neck, but it's for my fire battle tank. For the back, well, I normally use for regular tank in a weakening field mod. The chest, 𝐼𝐸𝐫𝐞. The legs, you want to use restorative flashpoint. And I have the regular rings, regular trinket belt. The feet, tumbling master. The waist and the hands, you want to use empowered channeling. There's a reason why I use that. I'm going to explain that later on. The shoulders, I'm going to use the 297 elite gear and omnipotence face. Well, it's all elite gear beside the weapons and stuff. Weapons and rings and utility belt and neck. Alright. As I said, the hands empowered channeling is the reason why I use this. You can see it gives you toughness and defense, 5% toughness and defense. But I'll explain that later on. Let me go straight into the augments now. I'm using all the might augments. The adaptive one, I'm using the mights. And the original one, I'm using all mights, as you can see. All mights. Okay, let me go to how much might I have. 93k, you could see there. 93k. So I'm a really good bit amount of might for this tanky and stuff. The artifacts I'm going to use for that is the transformation card, the scrap of the soul cloak, and the Eye of Gemini. This loadout is based on your supercharge, so I need the Eye of Gemini and a scrap of the soul cloak for this loadout. Alright, let me go straight into the traits now. Super speed. Let me see. You're gonna get your innates here. Get all your innates. All these 4 innates right here. It's gonna help you out. And well, the main one I really want here is the golden dervish. So go down here and get this golden dervish down here. So yeah, that's what you need here for this. Well, I get the golden dervish from my other loader because I don't have an 𝐼𝐸𝐫𝐿, so I normally switch out the moves. So that's why I'm getting the golden dervish here. Just switch out the moves, because I don't have an 𝐼𝐸𝐫𝐿 for this. I just switch out the artifacts and moves, the loadout. Alright, the weapon, I'm using one-handed, 1 skill point. What else? Iconic powers. Okay, iconic powers, you want to get Sonic Cry and 𝐼𝐸𝐫𝐿, because I normally switch out these moves, and I also get Pheromone Bloom. Those 3 moves I get because I switch them out depending on what I'm doing. If I'm doing like battle tank healing and stuff, like a battle tank healing spec. So get the Sonic Cry, the 𝐼𝐸𝐫𝐿, and the Pheromone Bloom here. Alright, so the start points now. You're going to go super powered, focus super powered, get all the critical healing, critical healing chance, critical healing magnitude. You want to get the max of these here, because fire you need that survivability. Then you're going to get critical attack chance, critical attack damage. Get these both here maxed out. Then you're gonna drop the rest in might and power, max out might and power, and then the rest in dom. Since you don't know using the strong artifacts, your shield's gonna be a little stronger. Put some dom there. Alright, moving on to the loadouts now. Loadouts up here. Okay, immolation, that's a shield. Sonic Cry is your first CC move. You're gonna stun odds. Flashpoint is your knockdown CC moves. You're gonna knock down the odds. Then you can use engulf. That's your long pull, your range pull. Then backdraft is your 360 pull. It also heals you. And the supercharge is gonna be Fireball Barrage. So Fireball Barrage is the main thing you're gonna depend your loadout on. Like if do a lot of damage, it's like a supercharge, you know, built loadout. Flashpoint and Sonic Cry also does some decent damage. So you get some damage off of that, some burst damage, nice burst damage. Alright, so you really don't have to depend too much on the supercharge also. You're still gonna get some good damage. Let me go to the artifacts. Artifacts. Okay. So the artifacts are gonna be transformation card, scrap of the soul cloak, Eye of Gemini. Soul cloak and Eye of Gemini is what you're gonna base help build your supercharge really fast. So you can do a lot of damage with that Fireball Barrage. Yeah, I'm show you guys in a few how to use this loadout and how much it passes. Also, if you want to do a self-heal battle tank loadout, you could switch out Sonic Cry with Absorb Heat and switch out Flashpoint with Burning Determination. If you want to do like a self-healing battle tank loadout, like if you soloing bounties and alerts and stuff, you could switch out those moves. The Absorb Heat heals you a lot, and also with this white mod, the hand white mod, that's why I say I'm going to explain the white hand mod. The Empowered in Channeling gives you immunity and gives you defense, so you're not going to get interrupted also. Like when you're using the Absorb Heat and the Empowered Channeling mod, you're not going to get interrupted. So you're gonna get a lot of defense, and you're gonna also be healing back yourself. And that Absorb Heat really heals. Alright, you jump in into the odds. Start the loadout. From left to right. So it's doing like around 50k, 500. 50k per second, 500k for 10 seconds. When you hit the supercharge, the damage is gonna burst. You're gonna get a lot of burst damage, so the passes should go up. You see it went up there. That's a 95k. It drops again in the 40s. So the supercharge is going to be like a seesaw. I mean, the loadout is going to be like, the passes, is going to be like a seesaw. It's going to jump. You see, it's a mill. It's 100k for every second, so a mill like for 10 seconds. So every time I hit the supercharge, the damage is going to skyrocket, and then it's going to drop again. People must say why I'm using a different loadout. You want to use this loadout because you want to be actually able to do your job as a tank. You know, you want to be not just doing damage alone. You got to be tanking also. You know, you got to do your role as a tank. So the Sonic Cry is going to help stun the odds, CC the odds. Engulf is going to pull the odds towards you. And Flashpoint is going to knock the odds down. And then Backdraft also CC the odds. Then knock them down. Also, the Backdraft is going to be healing you so you can survive. You know, the immolation, you get a shield, plus you get some little ticks when the odds hit you. So yeah, you're gonna be actually able to do your job as a tank here. You're not just doing damage alone, you know, you're actually tanking, and you're actually able to survive because you're CCing the odds and they won't be doing a lot of damage to you, you know. you want to be like a solid tank. You don't want to be squishy. It's not about doing all the damage alone. You want to be able to like survive. So you hit the supercharge, the damage went up. You see like a mil 100k, a mil for 10 seconds, 100k per second. So as you see, the damage goes up and goes down, drops again down to in the fours, 40k, 400k, 40k per second, 400k for 10 seconds. Then I hit the supercharge again. The damage should proc up again. Just gotta wait for it. You see, it went up again there. That's 900k, 90k per second. So see all the damage. It's going up and down, up and down. But you're gonna be using a lot of superchargers. That's why you need the Soul Cloak and the Eye of Gemini to pull this loadout off. The loadout is based on, to get all that damage is based on supercharge. And the Fireball Barrage does a lot of damage when you have like a lot of odds bundled together for this loadout. So you gotta time your Fireball Barrage. The more odds, the better. So I'm gonna do a couple of passes and then I'm gonna show you guys the result in a few. And then I'm gonna demonstrate in a raid how I actually use the loadout. Alright. As you can see, guys, there is the result for the passes. We're gonna ignore the first pass and the last pass because I didn't really do the loadout properly. As you can see here, the lowest pass is 45k per second and the highest pass being at 111k per second. So you could see how the damage fluctuates. It goes like a seesaw. It goes up and it goes down. When I'm using the regular rotation, the damage is low. When I hit the supercharge, the Fireball Barrage, the damage goes up. It skyrockets. So yeah, it's not really no beast loadout or anything. It just, could actually do some couple of damage to help the group, help out with the damage in the group. Yeah, but the reason why I use this loadout is because it's very beneficial in terms of surviving and stuff. I'm actually going to show you guys this video right now where I'm actually going to be demonstrating how I use these this loadout and doing some pretty good damage. Pretty good damage. Alright guys, it's going to be a very short clip. I'm just going to demonstrate how I do this. Pop Ammunition Shield. Pull the odds, engulf, backdraft. 𝐛𝐚𝐭𝐭𝐥𝐞 stun the odds. See our stun the odds here. Hit the supercharge. We also use a flashpoint to CC the odds also. So yeah, and those moves are actually doing some good damage, some nice burst damage. Here and pull these. Kill these actually. Hit that supercharge. Right about. No, bang. Yeah, so I'm using all these moves like the backdraft, the sonic cry, and the flashpoint to CC odds, and it also does damage. The backdraft is also healing me. Alright, let me see the scoreboard real quick. Show you guys. See, I'm actually on top here. You see, not too bad. Not too bad damage. I wasn't expecting to be on top, but yeah. As you guys can see, not too bad damage, this little boost damage. Alright guys, that's it for that. Now I'll be moving on to the fire battle tank AoE damage with no supercharge. Alright guys, for this fire battle tank AoE no supercharge loadout, I'm gonna actually use the same gear and everything, but I'm gonna switch out, as you can see, the same gear. I'm gonna switch out the artifacts. I'm gonna switch out and put in the amulet, the DPS amulet artifact. Also I'm gonna put in the strat. I already have the transformation there, so we use the transformation, strat, and amulet. transformation, strat, and amulet. And as you can see, I have all the same gear, elite tank gear. My might running right now is 95k. 95k might. I'm also going to be using the same might augments as I used in my previous loadout on spec. The loadouts now, I should jump straight to the loadouts. Going to be Immolation, Stoke Flames, 𝐬𝐮𝐩𝐿𝐵, Engulf, Backdraft, and Snuff Out. Snuff Out going to be your finisher. You want to cancel and heal yourself. Cancel your stacks and heal yourself. When you start this rotation, you want to clip Immolation and Stoke Flames. Then go into 𝐬𝐮𝐩𝐿𝐵. Hit Backdraft and Engulf. 𝐬𝐮𝐩𝐿𝐵 again. Backdraft, Stoke Flames, Engulf. 𝐬𝐮𝐩𝐿𝐵. Backdraft, Immolation. As soon as the moves comes out of cooldown, you want to use them. Not in particular order. As soon as it comes out, depending, you want to use the backdraft to heal yourself sometime. You do not necessarily have to use it in a specific order. But sometimes you gotta use the backdraft to heal yourself. It also does some damage. As soon as the 𝐬𝐮𝐩𝐿𝐵 come out of cooldown, you're always gonna be going back into 𝐬𝐮𝐩𝐿𝐵. Always use that move. Also, I want to mention having mirrors in your utility belt, because when you're using the 𝐬𝐮𝐩𝐿𝐵, you want to have the odds stunned, so they won't interrupt you by blocking. They won't interrupt your 𝐬𝐮𝐩𝐿𝐵. So as you can see, guys, this loadout is actually pretty doing some decent damage. You could say 67k there, 75k. Some pretty good damage. The damage is actually gonna go up a little more. 80k. I see as the amulet, you get the stacks. The damage is gonna increase because your might's increasing. Sometimes the damage might drop because of your crits, your crit levels, but you're gonna get some really good damage with this loadout. It's a really good loadout, and if you're about to you're dying and stuff, you could cancel your stacks by using Snuff Out, your finisher, the fire finisher. Snuff Out will heal you back, and you will cancel your stacks, your might stacks, when you stack your might with the amulet, but you'll be able to heal yourself and survive as a tank. It's like a safety there in case you're about to die or whatever, take a lot of damage. But yeah, this loadout actually does a lot of damage, but it's not really my loadout. It's not my favorite loadout. I prefer to use the other one because it's way easier to use than this one. This one here, you gotta worry about your life a lot because using the amulet, and if you do have a healer, it's all new. You gotta heal yourself. But yeah, guys, this is I'm gonna, after this do a couple of passes. I'm gonna pull up the result and show you guys in a few. Alright, guys, this is the result with the lowest pass being at 58k per second and the highest pass being at 85k per second. This damage is a little more consistent compared to my other loadout, where the damage increases and it drops. It goes up and down like a seesaw with the supercharged build, whereas this one, the damage is more consistent. Also, guys, I want to mention that this damage is not really, the damage for the both loadouts is not really accurate, the result, because the immolation is not being, the immolation, how the shield actually works, where you apply dots on odds when they hit you, when they attack you. So I would actually be getting more damage from the damage over time if the sparring targets were actually hitting me, but they're not hitting me. So I'm not really to test the loadout properly. But when I'm doing like a raid or something and the odds are actually hitting me, I'm going to be getting extra damage because of the immolation shield. So I just want to mention that. Also, guys, if you guys want to see my upcoming fire DPS loadouts, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. That way you could see that video when I post it up. I'll be doing that video soon. It's an updated video from the recent one I have. It's an updated video with episode 40K. Alright guys, that's about it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.